Hello YouTube and welcome to this special series. In this video, you're going to see the best free champions to climb in League of Legends, especially to climb out of low elo. I have played 3 games, picked the best, fully educational. From start to finish, I explain all the thoughts I have with the best free champions, which are Skarner, Viego, and Wukong. It doesn't matter which of those you pick. They're all absolutely fantastic and broken. And now I will show from start to finish what to do to pick them up and to climb. Keep in mind that Viego and Wukong are both 2 wonderful one-trick pony champions, whilst Skarner is a fantastic pick in general. Means that you can pick Skarner in your champion pool at around 80% of your games, and in 20% where Skarner is terrible, something else. Enjoy the video, and if you're interested in coaching, I highly recommend to check out the fundamental jungle course that is in the description. I explain all the fundamentals you need to understand, learn, and just use in your games, and then climbing will be no problem. I'm a full-time coach and also challenger player since 8 years, so I have all the knowledge. You just need to consume it and then you will climb. Good luck and have fun in the video. Much love.
My blade is yours.
Okay, very interesting position to be in, because now we're gonna focus on Wukong. First things first, Wukong is especially good against champions that do not really have a dash to disengage. Means champions like Victor, champions like Master Yi, champions like champions that want to fight, be in melee range, and can't disengage from Wukong's ult. If Wukong can get his ult through and then get his damage from his ult as well against enemies, the pick is already really good. Here the enemies picked Kayn first pick, and Wukong is totally fine against Kayn because you can stat check him pretty decently in most positions throughout the game, okay? But Kayn, this is a general skill matchup. Potentially it's also okay for Kayn, okay? Nami and Aurora, for example, are 2 very good picks against Wukong because Nami can hold the distance with both her bubble and her ult. Aurora can kite the Wukong pretty well. Wukong is especially good against champions, as I said, like Kayn, for example. Perfect example. What can Kayn do if Wukong is gonna flash E auto attack Q ult, W auto attack Q ult? Like, what can she do? She's gonna get chained anyways. Now let's get to the runes. Very interesting. I have not played Wukong very often myself. There was a time where I played him like 20 games in a row and I loved it and it was absolutely working fantastically, okay? For most junglers, this is the go-to rune page. Also for champions like Jarvan, Viego, this is always fine to take. Because Magical Footwork and Cosmic Insight is good for the jungle and extremely efficient because you can focus on first item power spike. Attack speed 80, scaling health if you want to do the first full clear anyways, which I would recommend, right? And then here we simply have Conqueror for long extended fights. Going in, going out during fights, exactly what I always recommend. Triumph, Alacrity, and here you always have the decision, mainly coup de grace or last stand is what is better. In this game, I do feel like I kill the enemies, I burst them before they burst me, so I take coup de grace. If I play against a team comp that usually bursts me before I get my damage off, then I take last stand. And that is everything you need to know about Wukong, and now we jump into the game. Okay guys, we are already getting a warning in, flagged for AFK. Absolutely beautiful. Wukong, it is the exact same as most junglers. Like Skarner is a very good comparison here with Wukong. You just want to have always mobility, so you can like you basically get more opportunities. It's with most junglers. Like throughout the later aspect of the game, you're able to extend the arena of a fight because you are walking around the enemies. It's hard for me to explain it properly, but basically you have a longer extended arena to fight on because you have mobility to kite further out and in, okay? Okay, I have not played Wukong in a while, but I'm gonna showcase what you should be doing when you play Wukong for your games. You start E, you're just always doing auto attacks in between, always auto attacks before using your E, and then you start kiting. We don't care too much about the lanes. I'm just gonna start red buff here. Starting blue buff is also totally fine. We're gonna E auto attack you, very simple. We're gonna kite it out a little bit, and now we do the trick where the small croc does not attack us, so we are a little bit more healthy in the clear. E again, auto attack. Now we attack the small one once, so it starts to burn with the jungle pet. And red buff, of course. We kite them in a way where our jungle pet perfectly kills them. Use our E, only attack the big one here. Auto attack Q. We only want to attack the big one. I attacked the small one here to kite out. Can we find a gank? Not really. So the problem Wukong had to face always was his clear is very slow. But as you can see here, my clear is not really that slow. I'm in a really decent position. W over the wall, auto attack Q. Our clone will also do the Q here. We keep kiting. We see everything in the map looks totally fine. Auto attack Q. Auto attack E again. And I haven't played him in a while, as I said, but already playing him here feels already amazing. It makes me consider to pick this champ up more often myself. Now we W, so when our Q is getting ready, I think at best we can maybe even get 2 Qs in with the clone, but maybe we do that later throughout the game. Because it's simply the most, it's just the fastest clear speed you can possibly get. Like, it's 3 and 10, and I'm already on the blue buff. You see, I use W on cooldown because I'm not scared of getting engaged by the Kayn in any way, right? Even if he does, I'm able to stats check. My champion is not that weak. Very interesting game because my entire team is kind of losing it. Top lane and mid lane is getting burned already. We're gonna play for our strength, which probably will be bot lane here. There he is. Very good smite from him. We're just gonna stat check him. Okay, Aurora's also here. We play slow with our W. We use our W when we need forcefully to disengage. I think I could have smited that better, okay? It was very unfortunate we don't have mid lane priority. Even our enemy bot lane roam first, even though we had bot lane priority. Very well done from Lux. I think Kayn dies here. I'm not gonna waste time, by the way, continuing fighting there, which I see a lot of my coaching clients do. That's a mistake, by the way. Because jungling is again all about speed. I missed the Skarner. I was very unfortunate with the smite. I should have probably known Kayn Q damage better with all my experience and then tried to outsmite him. Besides that, Wukong already, you can see the strength. I can always W to disengage. I still have my flash. Now here I'm going top scuttle first because I am faster than the Kayn, because the Kayn died later. I also want to use my smite and want to use my Sheen procs if best twice. I'm not too scared of fighting. He has no items. I don't know why he didn't buy any items. He didn't buy items. I think he forgot it. We can consider an invade now as well because he has no item, but he's probably just gonna smite this. Need to be very careful with the way I play this. I'm just gonna auto attack Q him. Okay, I've smited in 3 seconds, so I'm gonna wait with that and then auto attack Q smite it away. I'm just gonna forcefully fight against him in a way that I still need to respect mid lane, you know. I think I can even win this 1v2 because my champion is broken, right? W, auto attack Q, flash, auto attack E. Now is that. Might be dying here, I'm not so sure. Could find a disengage option on here. Await attacking the plant in a way where she gets knocked back as well. Perfect. Looking fantastic, alright. You see my champion, I was able to 1v2 stat check just because my champion is in the Z tier list. Okay, W, we use our Sheen now as often as possible. Every time it's off cooldown, we're gonna use it. Alright. I think here, because I'm low in HP, we have a few options. We can reset and go bot side camps. We can stay and fight grubbies. It depends on how strong we envision ourselves to be. I didn't use my Q yet because I want to use it with Sheen proc here. Okay, does it... I mean, Darius has a pretty decent lane wave state, but the Lau is level 6, so I think we can't fight her unless... we see Lux mid, and I also assume that Kayn will be bot side. Why do I assume so? Because we did his Grump. There would be no reason for him to go top side just to get his wolves, right? Plus I have my W again in 8 seconds, which gives me a disengage tool. I'm not too scared taking this. We also permanently see Laui on the map. which leads to her, first of all, not, like, if she doesn't move, usually it's not warded, right? So it gives us also a sense that it's not warded. I'm not gonna use my W on it because I still need to respect the Kayn. He did the dragon, okay. That's a very good trade because grubbies are more valuable than dragon in this season. I'm gonna Q this one more time. And now I think I can even invade enemy blue buff just because I'm already level 6 and Kayn is never ever level 6 in this position right now. We also saw the respawn timer. Enemy Grump spawns in 10, enemy Scuttle spawns in 10. Also consider taking this. I have 1,100 gold. And maybe I should also think about a reset position. Maybe after Scuttle, maybe I'm gonna keep invading the Grump. Lots of options. Wanna save our smite just in case we need it now soonish. I didn't expect him to contest the blue buff here. Do we find a top lane gank? Like, I do not want to gank top lane because if we end up dying, it will be very brutal. Now we do jungle tracking. So he did my bot side camps. He has 43 CS. You saw probably before how much CS he has. So did he invade my jungle? Yes. What did he take? For sure wolves. I'm not 100% if he took my Grump. But I can think about it. Illaoi is still full HP, so there's still no top lane ganks. I'm just gonna reset on the spot and then see what's gonna happen next, okay? Very fine so far. So, okay, I still don't think he's gankable. Do you see? Like, this is very interesting. A lot of you guys might have went for a gank. They're like, I have ult, we can try, we can go. But if Illaoi double kills that, or let's say Kayn who was there. I mean, he showed pretty late bot side, right? And Illaoi double kills us, the game is over. She will basically be unstoppable. Yeah? I don't want the Kayn to steal my chickens. That's why I don't want to risk. That's why I didn't want to risk ganking top lane. He does my chickens, but it doesn't really matter because I get Crux and red buff and I'm very ahead of him. So even though he does get my chickens... Oh, this guy dies straight up. I'm gonna ult here just that Aurora doesn't get her combos off, right? Because I needed to save the looks here. So I just tried to change the Aurora. And did you notice the moment I pressed... Like, this is why I ban Wukong myself, by the way, when I play on main account. Did you notice the moment I pressed ult, Aurora was out of the fight. Like, she can't ever end... Like, it's completely disgusting. Like, no champion can just... Ult and everything is decided already, right? Absolutely painful. That reset was a misclick. I want to reset, of course, when I have my Grump, my Trinity Force finished after Grump. Perfection. And then I consider a bot lane play, but I want to gank bot lane, especially when I have my ult up, when I'm the strongest, in the strongest position, basically. When I have my ult up, then I can win that, even in a 3v3 situation. Yeah, they already killed them. Fantastic. Now, I'm gonna clear my wolves too for two reasons. Reason number one, I want my Grump and wolves respawn timer to be very in sync. So basically, when Grump respawns a few seconds after wolves respawn, so my clear is very efficient. And the secondary reason is because Grump... oh my god, this Kayn is getting cooked. The Grubbies spawn in 40 seconds, not in 10 seconds. So we have a time, a window, in which window we are allowed to clear. I'm gonna buy a control ward because I finished my first power spike. Now I'm allowed to use my goal for other stuff, right? I'm gonna path towards Grubbies, and my goal is simply to invade because I want to fight anything now. I have my ult, I have flash, I have Trinity, I am a monster. I am a complete monster. And now I have to use the monster before the enemies also become monsters. This Kayn doesn't have first item. He made lots of mistakes, and I'm gonna try to punish it. Use my controller just for extra vision. We see Nami, and now it doesn't matter what he does and what I do. I'm just gonna straight up stat check him. So whatever happens here in this position, I'm gonna fight him. Auto attack. Oh, you see, it doesn't matter how we play this. He doesn't stand a chance. So I was in base, and I already predicted what's gonna happen here. You see, I was in base and I knew this was gonna happen. This happens in Challenger Elo consistently, and you can apply that in your gold games too, by the way, because it's always the same. Kayn has two options. It's actually, we can say it's a a jungle, it's not really a fundamental, it's basically just a jungle rule, right? Kayn has two options. Option number one, he tries to contest the top side. That means the entire area here. When he's anywhere here, I will fight him, right? So he contests it. On a contest, he has no chance because I finished my first power spike item and I have an advantage. Even if enemies come, he shouldn't stand a chance. That's the first thing he can do. So if he doesn't do that, because it's like, okay, let's say the Kayn is a challenger player, and Kayn is gonna be like, I cannot fight this guy, he's just simply stronger than me, I'm gonna give my top side, then it leads to me getting the entire top side, where I get all the grubs, where I get an even bigger CS advantage, and where I can snowball heavier. So whenever somebody wins games in lower elo, let's say if I smurf, I would have a 100% win rate in lower elo, especially when I full tryhard with almost every jungle champion, because of that reason. I know when to punish, and if the enemy is respected, even then I still get ahead. So no matter what happens, I get ahead. That is the consistent aspect, right? Okay. Kayn is on dragon. After the grubbies, I think this is totally fine, even trading the dragon. I'm gonna walk towards it. I think my team, I'm on my way. Maybe they can stall it, but Kayn tries to steal this. We need to maybe find a Kayn. Wow, really well done from my team, have to say. In this game, I'm really lucky having a good team. Wait, did you hear that? I said I'm lucky having a good team. Did you say that? Barely, right? The only thing you say is, I'm unlucky you have a bad team. So you're focused on the negative, and by law of attraction, the negative will happen. Trust me, with all my means. I've played this game already 15,000 hours plus. I have a PhD in this game. You do have inting teammates in so many games, and it is frustrating. But it's also the other way around. And you have way more often inting enemies than inting teammates. But on enemies inting, you don't realize they're inting. How often did you experience that this is a psychology thing now, I'm drifting away a little bit, but how often did you experience that the enemy mid laner is gonna be like, jungle gap, this jungler is so bad, right? And you're like, but this jungler did just play his game, you're pretty unfortunate, right? And you also say, my ADC is bad, my ADC is shit. Your ADC ain't that garbage, brother. You're not special. The Riot didn't target you, right? It's just a player who got in a very unfortunate game. Maybe you're even the cause for that. My point is that you don't often, in a psychology terms, don't see the positive. Look, my team is 1v9. It's a fantastic game. But I'm also 1v9. It's also, by the way, because I'm such in a good position. And you remember Kayn... Okay, listen. Fuck the game. Listen. You remember when Kayn dove bot lane? He almost killed my bot lane, but he didn't, and he died, right? Imagine he was getting ahead through me. He would have killed my bot lane, and it would be a disaster. Oh, I have to help this Darius real quick. 1 second. I will continue talking. Now this Ilaoi dies. Why? I don't even need to ult. I think using my ult was a full waste, but I just wanted to secure her because she's the only problem in the game. Let me continue my thought, okay? If Kayn then killed bot lane, you would be blaming the bot lane for inting, right? Now my bot lane is good. You only see the negative aspect of a thing if you're too focused on that, and you don't truly see the positive. Life is beautiful. Life has so many things to offer. It's fantastic to be in this wonderful and beautiful world, but you have to see it. And most people don't see the positive, and they're just starting to complain about their situation. Your situation is fine, bro. Most people in this world wish to be you. Okay? So, and that's the same thing in League, okay? It's the exact same with this game right now, okay? My team is doing great. I'm happy for that. And the only thing we can do when we truly have a bad team, focus now on improvement, performance and win, right? Like, think about me. Imagine this is now a Biz, Emerald, Diamond account, something like this, okay? Imagine I would be like, okay, let's have a chill Sunday. I'm not streaming. I'm not doing YouTube videos. I'm not coaching. I'm just playing Wukong now 20 games. I just play 10 hours, 20 games, 50 minutes FF every game. I would probably win every single game. Maybe there's 2 games I lost when I'm truly focused. And that has nothing to do with the team. That is only something to do with, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do better. I analyze what I could do. Like, I could go into the VOD after the game and be like, okay, on the top lane play when I engaged on the Kayn, I'm not going to be like, I did this so well, I'm so good. I'm going to be like, could I have done this even more clean? Should I have maybe baited him a little bit longer to get some extra time? Could I have delayed his death, which leads to me finding a better even advantage? Is there any way how I could have controlled this game more? Think about it. It's all thoughts. Think about it. That's, by the way, exactly what I do in my coaching. If you're interested in coaching, just DM me on Discord. Check out my fundamental jungle course. You learn a lot from the thoughts, knowledge I have. What I do in my coaching, a lot of people think I review games like other coaches do. I actually don't. What I do is I use my knowledge, my wisdom, all my experience and my expertise to give you ideas, thoughts about the game, what you should think about, what you should consider, how you work on the things you should work on, and what you actually do need to start working on. I give you thoughts because most of the coaching clients I have, by the way, are really smart. They're older than me. They have raised a company. They are maybe even like they're standing in life. They have a family. They have done way greater things than I have done in my life, right? So they are smart. They're not stupid, but they don't know how to jungle. So my idea, my job, me as a coach, I'm always trying to give you thoughts, ideas. How should you play the game? And I give you like a sense of understanding. This is why you struggle. Okay? Let's go. Okay, let me kill this Aurora real quick. Another diamond player. I'm not gonna use my E here until she jumps. Look at my champion. Like this combo is like how is this balanced? I have 3,000 gold. Like there's no counterplay. None. Zero. It's non-existent. I'm gonna reset because I have some Sundura Sky. By the way, another recommendation for item builds, not only for Wukong. Always go to LoL Analytics, type the champion, and then compare the win rates and use your brain a lot, like analyze, and then copy paste what is the highest win rate on not only first item, secondary item. Think, okay, why is this win rate so high? Maybe that's an indicator. For example, Diana Rabadon's second item has 5 to 15% higher win rate than any other item. And now people come to me and say, yeah, but because Rabadon you buy when you snowball. No, bro, you don't. You always buy it if you're in a wonderful position. And a lot of people buy it on secondary always, like I do, for example. Only in some games I don't, right? Okay, I gotta be focused here because we have nobody nearby. I'm gonna finish this, I think. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was my big mistake this game. I stood AFK for too long. I think I'm out leveled already. Okay, so yeah, I should not have went for this. I was autopilot here. We should just stay in numbers. This is, by the way, an interesting thing what you do now to win the game. Like, especially for Wukong, you try to be in even numbers. You don't need to be ahead on Wukong, but even. And then you can stat check everything. Here, the only reason we lost, it's not because I don't have ult, I don't have vision. All of this doesn't matter. It only matters that I was alone 1v2. That's the only reason. So next time that won't happen. I'm gonna go chickens into red buff. Okay, I'm gonna go chickens into, actually Crux into red buff, and then I'm gonna play with my win condition, which will be here Chin and Lux. I use my W when I have Trinity again up. Atakan is gonna spawn 2 now. It's actually very cool that my team didn't flame me, right? Like, Wukong is so bad, I literally haven't seen him all game. He's just doing random shit. Okay, my team does flame me. Is it hilarious? Like, every single game I'm playing the game, on any Smurf account I encounter, no matter what I do throughout the entire game, I'm getting flamed. Give everything, please. You're not playing the map. You're just AFK, all of you. Bro, it's okay, man. You see? Exactly what I talked about earlier. People see the negative. I did so many great things already. But it doesn't matter. Okay, so go together. We got this. All G, guys. I wanna find and engage here. We have even numbers. Okay, now the enemies are outnumbering us, so I'm not gonna go for the fight any longer until we outnumber them. That was just a little trade here. Okay, looks like we are now outnumbering the enemies. We're even numbers, so I can consider going further. Oh wait, we're even numbers, so we probably win this, right? Look, my champion. Okay, Herald into Atakan is up. Kayn is at for 30. Need to be careful of Auroras. I'm gonna stand still because I don't want to stack when Aurora's here. I'm gonna put my ward. Just gonna start. And we should do Herald here. It's better. But my team won't listen because Gin Tonic is actually preferring the Atakan. I think actually is it slightly increased benefits. I mean, when I think about it, like Atakan is very bait and not as strong as you think it is. Like it's not that useful, especially the slightly increased benefits one. The J one is way more important. But I think it's still way better than Herald if I look at it like that. Okay, reset here by items, especially because my team is resetting. Okay, I'm gonna buy my boots here, get the upgrade too, and now I'm gonna wait for a ruby crystal right now, I think. Gonna get sweeper too, I think. That looks fantastic.
You got it.
Okay, ruby crystal into bot chems. I want to fight Herald for sure. It's the next objective. Fight Herald together. Now this is in... Oh my god. Okay, the only problem the enemies... that the enemies are split pushing is making it pretty hard for us. Regardless, I think we should just do Herald into Dragon. And I don't think the enemies can siege very far. Just because they don't have vision on us and we have a lot of control over mid lane. And if the enemies don't have vision on us, they just always need to respect that we could just catch them and kill them, right? Nice. I'm gonna sweep up before picking it up. And now we get mid lane priority into Dragon. After Drake, we get T2s. After Dragon, we need to end the game. Like, we really need to end, otherwise enemies have time to scale, right? You never want enemies to scale ever. So after Dragon, you see there's TP. Lux should defend this. It looks mid lane, 10 and 3. I think she's fine on her own. We can fight, I'm just gonna ping. Fight Ilaoi's top laner strength. Maybe, like, if you engage on Wukong, try to engage with Flash, not with W, because then you don't have a W to disengage, right? Unless we find a catch, of course. Nice, really good, man. Yeah, Aurora's from behind. I'm gonna try to kill her. Maybe even the Kayn here. I think I'm gonna reach her. Nice, that's one catch. Lux seems like to have a very decent wave clear. They don't have a jungler anymore. We won that just because we're outnumbering them. Look what I do now. I'm gonna try to find a catch on the Vows, I think. Oh, very well done. Very well spaced from him. I mean, Vows trying to steal this is absolutely pointless. He wastes a lot of time because I just have smite, right? Check if the rat buff is up and then I'll probably find a reset.
Never settle for second.
How much cooldown has Lux ult? Holy shit, it's actually low.
Every mistake is a lesson.
Do you update a new season in your course? I will do something even better. I'm working on a fully new course from scratch. A season 15 course. I'm working on it right now. And I want to make this as the best coaching that I will ever have produced. I'm working on this for a longer period of time. I don't know when it will be finished because as I said, I want this to be absolutely insanely good. Everyone who will get this coaching will know what to do in terms of climbing. And everyone who has already gotten the current fundamental jungle course, of course, I'm gonna ult here. W going for the Kayn. Maybe going for the Kayn was a mistake. I should play front to back. Everyone who got already the fundamental jungle course will get a massive discount on the new course I'm working on, okay? So you can be very chill about that. You will be very satisfied. I'm very looking forward to announcing the the best course that I will ever have produced, the best coaching that will ever be. Do they have Kayn? They do have a Kayn, so I need to probably turn on them. Auto attack Q, auto attack my Sandra Sky proc, go on Aurora here, still have my W. Said that I needed to turn, but you're not allowed to risk going for the Baron, right? Killing this guy, getting closer to my Black Cleaver. I think Black Cleaver here is not the most optimal. It's better when the enemies have more tanks, but it's still good because I'm such in a good snowball position. Therefore, I'm getting so much damage off. Like here, you see, imagine I had Black Cleaver, how much damage already I was getting off of this, right? She's just straight up dead, you know? We got Varus ult, we got Nami Flash, we got Nami Ignite, we're getting a lot of it, right? I'm just gonna get this too, W out. Oh, wait a second, this guy's playing it really well. Wait, he actually just kills me. Wow. He actually just straight up can stat check me, just like that. I didn't expect that. I didn't have ult, I didn't have Flash. I needed to respect it because of that reason, right? Very well done from him. I actually expected I'm able to get the chickens. But that's because I didn't have enough tankiness for the Varus yet. I'm gonna buy some, probably Death Stance and this guy. Like if I have Death Stance then as well, and then Sterox, like I will be such an insane monster, right? Okay. I think here we're gonna go chickens. Now listen very carefully. Chickens into mid lane control, into vision control, into finding a fight. If the enemies then use their abilities to disengage, we start the Baron. Enemies have to forcefully go for Baron to contest, and then we turn and kill them all. If we find a catch already, then we can just go... Yeah, we are outnumbering the enemies now. They can't play. I'm gonna use Herald top lane. We need to get T2s to win this game. That's also why the enemies were able to play this game already for so long. Is because they have more turrets than us, right? And it gives them a lot of tempo on the map. Wanna kill this guy? Illaoi is actually a great pick into Wukong because Illaoi wants to stat check a Wukong just like that, right? And she can dodge one of my ults with her ult. And after I use all my abilities, right? She can just straight up use all her tentacles and damages and it will hit me even if I'm on a clone. Like she's great because I don't have enough damage to one-shot her, right? But if I fight her with my team, then it's totally fine, of course. We'll focus on my... Oh, my team actually did so much damage. Okay, now I think it is important that I always make sure that Lux is protected. Like she's 12 and 4, she has Mage Eyes, she is a complete monster, right? So I'm gonna make sure she's protected. Gonna take my bot side camps here because Dragon spawns in 19 and we also don't need vision setup because we're straight up stronger than them. I'm level 18 after this. I'm now 3 levels ahead again. Crazy. Such a cool champion to play, honestly. Like, I think Wukong makes it very easy to climb, by the way. We should kill the Chin. Oh, wait, he got hit. Oh, shit. Holy shit. I'm gonna go Sweeper here. We just get mid lane priority. We play 2 lanes, and it's also easy to play it from there, right? On this Varus skin, it's actually not easy to see the Varus Q consistently, right? Darius doesn't need help, there's no counter push. And now I can walk up. And as you can see, with that siege, enemies can't do much about it. And now we are getting more control over the map, right? And now we should back off and then go through top lane. Reset 4 top, 1 mid. As you notice, I'm using one of the fundamentals. Perfect communications in the jungle, which leads to my team listening. Which you also probably don't notice often. Like, you're like, oh, my team never listens. Maybe your communication is just full on garbage. But the rapper for the... Hey, Wukong is Like, also clearing this wrap up, like, everything feels so easy with this champ.
You got it.
That is... I don't know what the enemies can do. Like, what would I do against this? Like, I just don't see a counterplay. That's the problem I face with Wukong, right? Like, there is just no counterplay. That's the reason I ban him all the time, because I can just E ult and... Like, look, when you engage, by the way, you don't engage WE, you engage flash E. I will show you in this position here, okay? Just to showcase what I mean by that, okay? The moment I can, I will do flash engage, okay? And then W later. I will show you. Ult, W, and then W ult, okay? I didn't mean to kill him here, and I also didn't use my first Q or attack on the first engage. I just wanted to showcase that you first use your flash and then W. First of all, for more, you just get more DPS out of it. And second, you have a better disengage opportunity because you have a potential self. And with that, I wish you great luck in your Wukong games. So, for Viego, lovely champion. Actually, next to Yi, my favorite no, I can't say this. Belvev is also one of my favorite. Next to Yi and Belvev, my favorite champion to play. So fun in so many regards because you can pick up so many souls and play so many different champions at once. You basically diversified with your gameplay already. I love it. So, same room page as with Wukong. We again discussed, do we need Last Stand or Coup de Gras? In this game I go Last Stand. First of all, for picking up my souls consistently, and secondly, look at enemy team comp. Like, we are gonna be the one getting burst from the enemies, right? And after we got burst, then we usually use our damage. That's why we take Last Stand here. We see it's around Diamond Elo here, Diamond, High Emerald, a beautiful Elo now to showcase what I would recommend to do on Viego. Let's get it started. One big tip I want to give you on Viego. A lot of games I would recommend to invade enemy chickens on spawn. Against champions like Brand, Zyra, they want to full clear and you want to basically stop their full clear. Against Karthus it's a little bit tricky because he has exhaust, he has a lot of damage already level 1. There is a chance it doesn't work out and then you're kind of fucked. Also against Karthus in general, not only for Viego here, you need to find a way that he doesn't get a lead above you. So basically you need to play flawless without a singular mistake. Otherwise, the moment he gets one level advantage, or like let's say 40 CS up, he will get 400 CS up. What I mean with that, it's an exponential function that is unstoppable at a certain point. You can't stop the Karthus from getting bigger. Then if he's already bigger than you, he will get always even more bigger. Like, it's absolutely unplayable. Viego, you traitor. You didn't even start the game and I'm already a traitor. I don't know what's going on here, right? Let me ask, what happened? So, do we invade here? We can consider Monkey Man. Because I banned his Monkey Man. I'm so happy I banned Wukong and he doesn't play Monkey. This. Okay, so you can walk in this bush. Okay, we see all this stuff, so I'm not gonna walk in this bush. If you do, you should do it very early on. I don't think I'm gonna ward my blue buff here because there is a chance they're gonna late invade my blue buff and cheese it, and I don't want to allow this because if Karthus gets cheese in on my late invade here on my blue buff and he gets his entire top side cancel to his bot side, it's kind of dangerous. I'm gonna ward my blue buff here, reset. I'm not gonna reset anymore because it's too late. I won't be in time for my chickens. And now this is now without invade. I can do invade in another video. You could let me know in the comments. I'm gonna do just how I would usually want to pair for Viego, and I would recommend you to do consistently in your games, okay? So chickens into Crux into Rat Buff every time. Very important, the clear is flawless. The lower elo you go, the more you should focus on that. The more it is important because you get an even bigger advantage above your competition. Again, do the Kruk trick. The Kruk cannot attack me. We're gonna save our smite for the wrap buff. Nice. That looks all totally fine. I don't think I'm gonna get cheesed. Always use the W and the Q after your auto attack. Q, auto attack. Oh, now I, for example, cancel my auto attack too early. I only want to cancel the animation. It then seems to be very low already for some reason. I think I'm gonna put 2 points in Q. I don't think I'm gonna get cheesed from the Karthus. There we go. He has blue buff and takes his topside camps. Now we can already think about, do we want to match the Karthus or not? Level 4 on Scuttle, because he will be on Scuttle as well, right? On the same timer as we are. I think we do want to fight him. We also have top lane priority. Mid lane we are down in priority, but I think I'm actually... Like, Viego can stat check or like fight Karthus early on. Very decent. I'm gonna put my ward because there is a chance that Karthus is already finished and now cheeses me, right? I'm so quick on my clear. He's gonna walk through this bush, by the way, now. And I'm gonna insta-go on him here. He has exhaust, so he's straight up dead. Don't pick up the form, you don't need to. That's how easy it is, right? Already looking fantastic jungle-wise. I'm gonna smite this, because I have 2 smites. And I'll immediately path bot side Scuttle. Goal would be bot side Scuttle into my chickens, into Crux, and that would be the pathing. If you don't kill him here, you just do 1 Scuttle into chickens, into Crux, into reset, and then wolves into Grump, into maybe top lane gank. It's always maybe gank, and consistently clear. He killed the bush. I could have done this probably a bit smarter. I mean, my mid lane also has priority, so I think we can just straight up win this. Need to be careful because Karthus does have a reset on off already. He still doesn't have it, only exhaust, so I think we can just kill him too. And the reason I go for this now, I picked up the form because I want to get the Grump here. And he also leashed it for me. Have to flash out, W. Maybe flashing out wasn't needed because I get my level up. He has 25 CS. I have 36 already. And jungle is already Astro 1. Especially a Karthus, very strong in the moment. Needs to find this consistently being ahead in CS. By the way, that's the same for Hecarim. You need to be always ahead. If you're not ahead, that is when the champion actually struggles. And if you do ahead, the champion can become broken. Like Hecarim will be fine then, but Karthus would be broken if he's ahead, because you can, as I said, never stop him. Because he will always straight up have more damage than you, right? Now, we did the perfect clear. We reset. We are double his CS already. And we see what is the best in this game. I think Blade of Rune King. It's not complicated, guys. Why Blade of Rune King? What do you think? Because they have Cassandra and Allister. It's that simple. 2 tanks or Blade of King is fine. As I explained it with Viego. If these were squishes, I go Kraken. And if these were squishes I can't attack, I go Trinity. That's it. And next then Sandra Sky or Titanic, whatever fits good in this game. I will explain it afterwards when we get to this position. Okay, I want to play Grubbies. I didn't spawn yet, so I have time to clear my topside camps. And now all I did this entire game was clear my pathing and then take the kill that ran into my face. I repeat, this is a diamond elo. Not gold, not bronze, diamond. Top 1% of the best players in the entire world. So you can also climb, okay? You can do it, for sure. I believe in you. I will make it work for you with all my heart. I'm doing my absolute best to always explain throughout all my coachings I do, and the videos and the streams, to showcase step by step how you find success. Okay, we're not reset because we have only 500 gold. We consider a mid lane gank. We see Karthus bot lane. We see his bot side camps are spawning. If Karthus dies, I get everything here. Okay. We see Karthus is low. Bot skull is up, so I'm gonna get bot skull and then just straight up invade enemy blue buff here. Need to pull it top side because Lux is only gonna come. Nice on the burn. Walk in the bush. Use my ward here. And now I'm just gonna respect and play it slowly. Okay. Enemies should not be able to win that at all. Oh, I should probably not go there. Could have played this better. He has a lot of abilities already, so I think I'm fine. Q the All-Star, pick up the looks, use my E first for the slow, and then Q, okay? I missed it regardless. All-Star sidestepped that really well too. I could have probably thrown the Q a tiny bit better in an angle, but I see there's a lot of looks players do wrong. No, I take this, brother. Oh, shit. I see there's a lot of looks players do that they throw the Q first. If you're a looks player, just use your E first to the slow, okay? It's very basic, but a lot of people don't know this, right? There's a chance that Karthus tries to fight this, by the way. If he doesn't, I'm gonna stay until I have Rail from King, just take my bot side camps. The game is already won, right? Nice. Okay, bot side camps into Blade of Rune King, into top side camps, into fighting absolutely everything because we are an absolute monster, right? Top side grubbies. We're just kiting the camps as much as we can. Already kiting towards the right because maybe we counter and gank bot side. Let's see what the Karthus is up to here. You see, I want to reset, but I pathed it until here. Because if Karthus was bot, I would already be close. And I want to play for grubbies. I have Blade from King now. Insane reset. I'm going to buy a control because we finished our first power spike. As we did in the Wukong game, right, with Trinity. I don't know what Karthus is doing. I can just taking everything here. We'll just maybe find a top lane gank. I think we win this 2v2-2 even if Karthus is coming. I'm gonna control this. I'm just gonna walk up aggressively. Eat a wall. Wait a little bit of using my W. I intentionally... No, we should push this. We should push this. It's terrible to not push it. And I don't care what my team is saying, because I need to do what is correct, not what my team wants me to do. Because now the wave crashed. Cassandra is still dead for 10 seconds. Even though the wave, technically speaking, was slow pushing towards us, crashing the wave leads to me getting more resources, and now I'm even getting a bigger advantage with what I can play better. Keep in mind, if you froze the wave, slow push the wave towards us would have also been okay. It's for sure good, right? Because it was fine. I do think that this is straight up better though. Because it just funneled more experience quicker into us, right? Nice. So, where do you place your controllers in general? In a position where I don't think enemies have control to clear it often. Oh, wait a second, this guy is one-shotting me. I played from King. What is going on? Wait, he just... How did he deal so... because he has Foreign Mail. Holy shit. That makes such a big difference if he has Foreign Mail or not, okay? I think we want to kill All-Star. Nice. I want to combo so badly. Nothing can milk those. Bam! I just had to. I had to. It was... Look at my chains you see here too. Q him. Oh my god, the sidestep on his Q. That was beautiful. But of course, absolutely stupid. I wanted to enjoy here a little bit. That's what I mean, which is so cool of Viego. Like, you just pick up all this turn and go, you can't milk those right into their face, right? Holy shit. Okay, I'm not gonna path towards bot side. We're also 40 CS up on the Karthus. We have 6 grubbies, we have dragons, so we finish our boots too. Nice. So, bot side Skarner. I think Karthus will be on it. I'm not gonna fight it because enemies have numbers advantage, but maybe I find a catch on the misfortune here. Karthus could be everywhere. I want to kill the misfortune here. I'm not really scared. The only thing you need to really... Can I dodge? Or like I can just dodge Karthus, or just like picking up the soul, like delaying that. Holy shit. My champion. I think I just chase her down and get my movement speed here. Use my ult when she Qs me. What is slow to... I think she's too fast. Holy shit, she doesn't even have boots. Where did you get so much movement speed from? I needed to dodge your Q in order to make that work. That was a control word. What Skull into Dragon will be very simple. I mean, we can straight up just fight again. I think the enemy is fighting is just terrible because of our numbers advantage, right? They can't fight when we have numbers advantage. Pick up the All-Star and go for the next chase, I feel like. Haha, you can't build those. The third time the charm. I love playing Viego. I want to play more Viego. I reset now. I have way too much gold. Have my Thunder Sky finish plus Mercs. And I'm just way too strong. I think actually the upgraded Mercs are really good against Lux and Karthus. Because what can they do, right? Perma have shield on every burst they try to make. And I think also Death Sense is good here. Because they can't never kill me, right? But probably Titanic Hydra is just simply better. Cure it one more time. And I just take my camps first. Biggest fundamental, first taking your camps, then going for a play, right? There's a lot of stuff up. Got us here or what? Oh my god. This guy was lucky luck. Okay, he's dead. Nice. I think I will focus all this time, play front to back. The respect, actually. I mean, we just have straight up more damage, right? Here, do you notice that I waited with using my Q on Viego, no, my W on Viego, until she sidesteps it? Very important too. I hope this helped you also a little bit here. Showcasing some Viego, there will be much more Viego content also gonna come, okay? Hope you enjoyed this one. First of all, we talk about runes. You go Recommender, Drain and Opponents. This is the best rune page already prepared for you perfectly, okay? All of these runes is exactly what you want with Skarner. You want to have Grasp because it works perfectly well with your Q. You fight slowly and you basically get the Grasp proc, Heartsteel proc, you get your passive burn, you get your Q damage. You have a lot of base damage with all of this. You get magic damage with Grasp and it's simply better. Aftershock is not needed on Skarner. You don't need the extra tank in it. It's pretty useless to have Aftershock on Skarner. I think it's fine. It's working, but I think Grasp is straight up better, okay? Then, that's the first thing. The next thing you do, and this is what I would recommend you to do with every single champion you pick. If I play now afterwards Viego or Wukong, you will see very similar things. So what you do is, and that's now my advice for you, you go to LOL Pro Builds, and then you check what the pro players, which is very up to date, take on Skarner. So for example, you click on it and you see, okay, he maxes Q, then he maxes W, he takes these runes, he has this build path, etc. Okay, that's the first thing you check. You can also check the VODs from those pro players, simply looking at the client. And the next thing you do is you check Skarner best item build, okay? And you see core build, how important are those builds? You're gonna run down. And you're just gonna see, this is now German, but it doesn't, some is English, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, you get the point. You go in LOL Analytics, you type Skarner, and then you see the win rates for each item. As I said, I do this with every single champion. We see, let's check first item, Heartsteel, by far the highest win rate. So we're gonna go for Heartsteel already, right? Also very high sample size. Like, for example, this one has a very low sample size. I don't even know the item name. This is an item you take very rarely, right? It is pretty useless. Second item, you see the win rates on what is going to be the best. Now, I always take Unending Despair, but you already see Sterox is a very interesting opportunity. Maybe it's good in some games, okay? The next thing you can do is go on UGG and check the win rates. Now, on it of course shows Skarner's S+, probably absolutely everywhere. You also see some counter matchups. You see a lot of statistics there. And one more thing you can do is you check Skarner counters, and you see best picks versus Skarner, what you have to respect, and worst picks against Skarner, where if enemies pick this, it's an even higher chance for you to pick Skarner. If the enemies pick, let's say, Udyr or Gwen, you don't necessarily need to pick Skarner into this, okay? Skarner is always a fine champion, but that's exactly what I mean with you shouldn't one-trick pony Skarner. You should have him as a pocket pick in most games. You can pick Skarner, especially when he's open, just because he's straight up a general good pick in the start. So these are the 4 websites. I'm of course not sponsored by any of this, which I would recommend to use. And now we are already in the game. It already started. From start to finish, I'm going to showcase what he should be doing. Okay, so in this game, we're going to start chickens here. Last 2 times I started blue buff, but I want to start chickens, but it's totally fine to start chickens. To see first of all how that looks like, and I'm going to use my Q now. It goes already off cooldown. And secondly, because I want a path to bot lane here. Okay, very simple. Very simple start. The burn is applied. Nice. We Q pretty early, of course. We try to Q. So it's immediately off cooldown, and we use all our abilities off cooldown. Like W is up, so we immediately use it. Nice. Can we find a gank here somewhere? Doesn't seem like it. I don't see any gank potential right now. Always do the auto attacks after the abilities. You see, now I do auto attack and then I Q. Could have smited this too, but maybe I find a mid lane play. That's why I waited with the smite. I don't. Okay, very simple. Use my Q off cooldown here. So we want to go for a gank with Skarner because he's very decent at ganking, right? But we can only do so if it looks promising. For example, here bot lane, we don't see a potential gank. It just doesn't work out, right? Mid lane looks already more interesting to go for it. I could go from behind and then just go straight onto him. I think also I do farm maybe a little bit too much very early, but I just want to survive the early game until I have my items, right? Okay. Sejuani gank bot them because we overextended a little bit. Maybe I find a mid lane bot cuddle. I'm actually pretty slow for my full gear too. Like Skarner's just generally speaking pretty slow and it's clear. I can try to go top scuttle too, but I still have 2 smites. One's going back to our camp, so I'm gonna get top scuttle and then chickens into Crux and then reset. And I'm very, very strong. The fact that I survive early game so good is insane, but top lane looks also gankable. Enemy Grump is spawning. Use my Q into E. Holy shit. This tower is damaging me. Gonna reset in the bush here. Skarner sounds so scary. He is scary. He's really scary. If you have played against it already, it is so painful to deal with. I think I should always E after my home guards, because I lose movement speed efficiency with that if I use it before. Alright, we are now ahead in CS. We are 1-0, game looks fine. I could also consider a top ranking. I think he flashed, right? Oh, my W did hit. Did my flash? Don't know if he's flashed. Grubbies spawn in 30 seconds, so my goal would be to find a play right now top side and then go for Grubbies on spawn, because I'm also stronger than the Sejuani already. I'm on my way pathing top side. Let's see if we find something. Because I want to gank top lane before Malphite gets his level 6. Oh. I don't know what Mordekaiser did, but he has ult and stood still. We have top lane priority now with which we can go for Grubbies, but my E just was bad. Like I needed to E 1 second later and then he gets hit against the wall. Gonna immediately smite this. I'm pretty sure that's around the Johnny spot side. I want my smite be on cooldown. I think my team can actually kill them while I take this. Oh my god, I should have smited it. I actually didn't expect this to... The brand burn was crazy. Because you also have Faded Ashes, right? I'm gonna take enemy blue buff into top scuttle now. Okay, Johnny started with a Merc's rush and then did the dragon. Absolutely terrible from her side. And this is Diamond Emerald Elo. But never recommend Boots Rush. He's very fast because of the boots though. He's gonna get out of here. Vex is coming, has no ult, but Brand is also coming. Get my grass proc. I think I saved the Brand with my E. Skarner is way more fun than I thought he is. Top Skull into red buff. And then Crux into maybe top lane gank, or I can just go take my bot side camps. Brand can burst us down pretty good. Like Brand is actually a really good pick into Skarner as well. I think if I play on my main account and I play against Skarner, I can also consider Brand, Viego and Belbeth. That's on the burn. Maybe we can do something still. Holy shit, my champion! I'm helping the Vex. I'm just gonna go straight towards her. This is fine. I can actually stat check him very easily. He's not too fat yet. Nice. Oh, my champion is so strong. I'm don't even have one item yet. Maybe we can go further. They have a tower, so we probably can't. I'm gonna try to get the wave pushed. Maybe kill the Twitch here. Yeah, he's dead. Is he? Oh shit! Crazy. Okay, we have hard still, not my bad. I think I could have eat differently than he actually dies. I should have waited until he showed and then eat him. I'm gonna go Mercs in this game. I think unending despair is always good on him, no? Will you play Yi next game? I think after this game I'm gonna go on my main account. And on my main account I play Yi, Belvev and Viego. I think that we did enough educational games for now. For today, I mean. Hard sec? Oh shit, my champion is so insane. Like, you see how I queued towards the grubbies first to basically bait the Brand a little bit? he walked forward, and then we can just easily find a catch on him. Because the moment my E connects, he's already kind of fucked. Okay. Method is just dead, I think. Gonna get hard sit on the Sejuani. Now, how many grass procs do I have? Times used 11. That's really big. We get another stack now for the objectives bounty. How do you itemize with Skarner? I just joined the stream. I don't know if you mentioned already. I guess always hardstyle first. You always go hardstyle first. Yes, always. And then in most games, Unnamed in Despair or Starrox. That's the highest win rate on LoL Analytics, my friend. Maybe I find a catch on the brand here. Hardstyle sec. Hardstyle sec. Ulting the Sejuani. So it shows he doesn't kill the Vex basically. Rest of the Undying proc. Oh shit. Nice, absolutely insane. But Toho, you can be already very like hyped. I'm going to make a YouTube video about it. How to play Skarner perfectly. It's most likely gonna be uploaded on Sunday, so be hyped for that, okay? Coming. There is no way my champion can just straight up do that shit. Against the wall. I can just stat check anything. Is he dead? My champion is completely disgusting. I think I'm gonna reset. I can't, of course, go further on. I'm just gonna reset on the spot. Like, looking forward to it. Amazing, brother. Like, I honestly think Riot is not even looking what happens into the game. Like, you can't have this for months. Like, when I'm even playing it, you know it's cooked, right? Chickens into red buff. And then I think I want to try to find a play again. Top lane. Kind of want to keep playing for my bot side, honestly. Top. I mean, we do get hardstyle stacks for free. Dies from the burn here too. I mean, I'm just gonna get his ult, right? Straight up. What? My bad. The ult range feels like it's higher when you haven't played Skarner for like often, but you have to respect that it won't hit, right? Oh my goodness, this guy is very fast. He dies from the burn, I think. Oh, he doesn't. Nice try to block this, but I think they still die. Like, the fact that I even eat a Sejuani. I can go on him now, no? Holy shit. Ren is actually a really decent pick against Skarner. Like, I didn't die, but he can stop me. Like, if he Qs me, I'm completely stopped and he can get so much distance on me. Okay, I'm gonna reset here. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. I'm not gonna reset because I need to play with my team, which is like my job as Skarner. I'm just gonna play towards my team and save the little piggy here. Like, the game's just... The enemies... devs walk into you. Go, 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 go. And he's dead. Stunned again. Holy shit, Riot Games. No, he doesn't. She does die from that too. What is my champion? Oh, I should have not W. I should have not eat. I eat exactly when I got stunned. Holy shit, I can just do that. I can keep fighting. Imagine I had unending despair how much I would have healed from that. That's exactly why I go... Like, you go Spirit Visage because you just kill Twitch, and then the rest that deals AP damage, who focuses you afterwards after you kill Twitch, deals absolutely 0 damage to you. Atakan also spawn. We should go Dragon into Atakan. My base damage is also crazy with my Q. Now that they burn too. I wonder how much burn damage they get. You see my burn damage is already at 300. If my team doesn't go for Atakan, I need to adapt and just go with them. Yeah, my team should also go... Like, it goes both ways. Like, I should go with my team, but my team really needs to also just go with me. And of course we go for the dragon, right? I'm gonna get top side camps. Go together. We are so strong. That's, by the way, the reason I think Skarner's especially broken in higher elo. Because with right communication, you always are having even numbers, and with even numbers, Skarner is unstoppable. In lower elo, the problem with Skarner is that you're getting sometimes outnumbered, which can be your fault. It can also be your team's fault, right? Yeah, they can't take it. We can always fight it. Holy moly, bang arena ult as well. Holy shit. Oh my god, the enemies got coked there. But they can't do anything because we just walk at them, right? It's not balanced. The gameplay is legit at this point. Walk at them. Press all buttons, press all abilities. And stay on them. It's Herald.
I carry my broodmother's name with pride.
Actually, it's so slow, but at least I have the eyes, right? That's the only problem Skarner faces. He's just very slow and clear. His early game is weak. He also gets outscaled in the very, very late game, and his clear is not that fast. But that's about it. I'm only gonna reset if my team resets, even though I have Spirit Visage. Golden 7. I mean, I'm just not scared, right? Holy moly. I'm gonna take enemy Grump here and have it. Where's he going? What the fuck? He just takes away the Herald. We can't engage too deep, I think. Yeah, we got a lot of catches. I'm gonna walk top mid. I'm gonna walk mid lane towards the Syndra. Maybe we find a catch on the Sejuani. I'm gonna get the Dark. I said so many times Dark Seal. What am I? Or Dark Harvest. Maybe I'm just too tired. Heart Steel. Now I got it again. It's insane. We are fighting permanently. Okay, Twitch. Yeah, what? Twitch almost died. He buried that. I have 3k gold, by the way. What the fuck? I think I go Bramble Vest. Holy shit, the tank one-shot specialist. I just loaded with my Q to get everyone's off. Now get the Heart Steel stack and also the Grasp of the Undying stack. Okay. So Yumi ulted. Holy shit. I've ult now. I grab the Twitch out of here, pull it into my team. My champion can do that! Bro, Twitch was here. I took him to there.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Ace.
This Twitch cannot play the game, man. Holy shit, this champion is insane. I fell in love. Which is a negative thing.